Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the St. Croix Valley Rec Center. Today, Elk River is going to be taking on, arguably, the #1 team in the state, Osseo Maple Grove. Today, the Elks are in red. Lucky red. Periods today are going to be 15 minutes. The Elks played here back in the end of November. They played against the Stillwater Bantam AA. Had a good game against them. It was one of our 1-goal games. Kind of hoping that the Elks have a good game plan up their sleeve. I hope everyone can hear me okay, because it gets loud once the game starts. I'll do my best to talk into the microphone. Today we have Stimick in goal. And we'll get ready. Croix will take the face off. Over to Hansen, back over to Kotzian. Kotzian, a cross-ice pass to the near side. Up to Olin. He got it back to Croix, who had a shot on goal. Olin got the puck, headed up to Rustad in the far corner in the offensive zone. Seelar gets it, puts it in the near corner. Osseo Maple Grove gets control of the puck and comes into the neutral zone and make entry into the offensive zone. Kotzian knocks the puck away. However, a trailer picked it up and sent it to the near boards. Maple Grove behind the goal line to bring it up to take a shot, and Stimick gets a glove on it and holds on to it for the first whistle. 14-14 left of the first period. 46 seconds clicked off the clock. I think it's Becker taking the draw. Loose puck goes up to the blue line. Osseo keeps it in. Pass just to his left and put it back down the boards behind the net. Becker throws it against the far boards. Jacobson after it, but knocked away back behind the goal. Taken away behind the goal, and a shot from the front, a little high and wide. I think someone got a stick on it, and another shot, and Stimick holds on for another face-off. 13:43 left on the clock for the first period, no score. Got Croix taking the face off. Hughes along the boards. OMG controls the puck. Hughes tries to send it up the boards. Hughes hits his guy on the corner. Puck goes into the far corner. Gets by Rotz and sent back into the near corner. Hughes gets the puck, steals the puck, and flips it out of the zone, trying to get a Rotz that was making haste up the ice. Maple Grove again gets the puck cross ice pass to the far side. Kotzian defending. Puck up to the point and then back. Creech has the puck and knocked away by Hughes, and the puck thrown out of the zone. Icing's waved off. Rotz on a forecheck. Puck goes to the far boards, or Hill comes in streaming in and fights to get the puck. And a shot on net from a sharp angle is gloved and saved. Elks control after the face-off. Rustad throws it back down and comes around the boards to the near side. Battling for the puck is Becker. Throwing up the ice, got through everybody, but somebody touched it, so icing's waved off. Hansen after the puck comes away with it, throws it up to Hill, who backhands it out of the zone. As Maple Grove gets control of it and comes back up. A pass along the near boards to the slot, and a shot from the slot, a rebound in the front. Becker gets a drink to make a cross-ice pass, intercepted, and thrown back in the zone. Rustad back, throws it up the near boards to Hill. Hill gets the puck and flips it up into the neutral zone, where JJ almost got the puck. Olsen touched the puck, and Maple Grove is offsides. Olsen takes the draw. OMG controls it. Bring it into the offensive zone. Tries to go around, but puck goes behind the net. Drops it off and comes back the other way behind the net. Battle for it in the corner. Shower comes after it. Somebody gets it and throws it against the near boards, but Osseo brings it in. Thrown out by Seelar. Goes to the far boards. Olsen puts his guy into the board. Is back behind the boards to Shower. Seelar jumps over the puck, and Maple Grove gets it, throws it up ice into the blue line, and knocked away by Kotzian. Kotzian got another stick on it. Salo battling for the puck on the far boards. Salo comes away with it, but Osseo keeps it in. Osseo Maple Grove. I'm just going to call them OMGs, so I got some terminology that I can stick with. Shower behind the net to Kotzian. Kotzian, cross ice pass up to the middle ice to JJ. JJ throws it in deep. Osseo Maple Grove behind their net. Held in by Rotz and thrown out into the neutral zone. Hansen gets around, bouncing puck gets around Hansen, and a short-sided shot. Stimmick stays in front of that and covers it up upon the minimal rebound he left. Great job by him. Face-off will come on the far face-off dot in the Elks defensive zone. Creech will take the draw for the Elks. Loose puck after the face-off, but Elks come away with it. Jake Jacobson tried to bring the puck in, but it was knocked away. Hansen had a little trouble with the puck, but Osseo throws it down behind the net. Stimmick out to try and slow it down, as a forecheck from Maple Grove was right there. Puck thrown out of the offensive zone or defensive zone by Rotz, and Osseo comes into their defensive zone to regroup. D-to-D passes as they make their way up the ice now. And thrown in behind the net, comes off the back of the net and goes to the far corner. Becker shoots the puck into the near corner. Ref's in the way. thrown up into the mid-ice. Meant for Sealar, but Maple Grove grabbed it. From the face-off side, was about to take a shot and somebody got a stick on it. Knocked out of the zone by Sealar, and it's a race to the puck. Maple Grove, who had a step and a half on him, reached it first. Maple Grove back behind their net. Hill tried to take him out, but Maple Grove sidestep. Puck back behind the net. Pass out to the point and a shot. There's a slow roller and a loose puck, but Stimick actually covers it up. Draw another face-off. Face-off's going to be in the far face-off dot. Creech takes the draw. Maple Grove controls it. Pass to the near side at the point and a shot. It looks like Shower blocked that. And Maple Grove gets it, tries to pass back to the back door, but Creech is there, intercepts it, and brings it up the ice. And he throws it in deep. Maple Grove goaltender behind the goal slows it up. Tries to put it on the far boards, but held in by Olsen. Olsen throws it back behind the net where Creech is waiting for it. To the point, Kotzian throws it back behind the net. Olsen gave chase. Osseo comes away with it, though, and brings it up the ice on the far boards. Ron Kotzian, and a passing play to the weak side, a 2-on-1 odd man rush, gives Maple Grove Crimson their first goal to be their only goal, and the Elks go down 1-0 at 8:13 of the first period.
Scoring for Osseo, Maple Grove, number 16, Thomas Canado.
Off the face-off, the puck goes into Stimick's glove, and he just covers it up.
Time of goal, 6:47.
Face-off controlled by the Elks. Thrown to the far boards. A little past Rotz, but Rotz battles for the puck and comes away with it. Throws the puck up into the neutral zone. Two Elks after it. And knocked away by Becker, and he goes deep into the zone behind the net. Stops just short. Hits Jacobson streaming up the middle. Just missed a connection. And the Crimson come back. And Hansen takes it out. Becker throws it behind the net for Rustad. Rustad outlet pass to Jacobson, and he tries to get it out and does. Puck goes trickling into the Maple Grove defensive zone as Rotz gives chase. Puck thrown up the ice, touched, and Maple Grove goes for a change. Rustad throws the puck up the ice where Hill is waiting for him at the blue line. Couldn't control the puck, and Maple Grove brings it behind their net. Throws it back the other way to the near boards. Maple Grove comes away with the puck, enters on sides. Knocked away for temporarily by Hill. A slap shot goes wide. Creech gets a stick on it, bounces behind the goal line. Shower goes back to get the puck and throws it up the boards. It goes into the neutral zone. D-to-D pass to the far side. Thrown into the Elks zone, and Shower got it. Tried to hit Sealar coming out of the zone. And the puck goes deep into the Maple Grove defensive zone, and icing is the call. 6:37 left on the clock of the first period. The Elks are down 1-0. Becker taking the draw for the Elks. No, that was Olsen, I'm sorry. And a pass across ice looking for the back door. It's knocked away by a skate. Battle for the puck right behind the Elks net. Got Olsen and Hansen. Maple Grove comes away with it as they hit a guy coming streaming in. A shot. Stimick makes a save and directs it to the back boards. Up the near boards, Olsen receives the puck and battles for it. Rustad gets the puck and makes his way behind the net, throws it to the far corner, and throwing up the ice to Salo. Salo knocks it away, so it goes in the offensive zone. Good forecheck on Olsen's part. Steals the puck behind the net. Fans on his first passing attempt to Jacobson that was coming up the middle. Throwing out to the near boards, and Osseo comes away with it. Olsen back playing defense, and there was a call, a hand pass. They're calling a hand pass. So that'll put the face-off just outside the Elks' defensive zone. Becker takes a draw for the Elks. And an immediate whistle. Becker wins the draw. Kotzian back to Hughes. Hughes off the near boards. Battling for it was Selar. Selar coming up the near boards. Hughes trailing. Hughes tries to flip it in, but bouncing puck wouldn't go. Thrown all the way up the ice. An odd man rush knocked away by Kotzian and steals the puck and goes behind the net. A close call for the Elks on that one as he was left alone up by the blue line. Maple Grove working the far boards and bringing it across mid-ice. Thrown to the far boards as the Maple Grove comes into the zone. And a shot, a save off the end of the stick for Stimmich. And puck goes behind the net. Hughes gets the puck and throws it around, but stopped in his tracks. They tried to stuff the puck in. A little mix-up there as they're trying to push the puck in, the goaltender. And that's what the big guy's for. Clear the campers. That'll bring a draw to Stimmick's right on the near face-off dot. Creech lining up to take that face-off. 4:45 left on the clock in the first period. Maple Grove, a one-timer, goes wide from the point. Hansen throws the puck, meant to hit the glass, but throws the puck into the zone. And a good citizen's going down to get it. Creech lines up to take the draw. You did your good deed for the day. There you go. And the Elks, or the Crimson, control the puck back in their zone. Pass across the ice. I think the Elks have maybe flustered them a little bit, but loose puck in mid-ice. Keep playing a little back and forth there. Toe dragging a shot, blocked by Shaw, and thrown behind the net. Maple Grove comes away with it, and a one-timer from a quick pass behind the goal. Stimmich is in front of that and gobbles it up and keeps it in his glove. Good draw, another face-off. 3:55 left of the first period. Elks are down 1-0. Olsen took the draw, came away with the puck and throws it to the far side where Salo couldn't quite get there in time for the Osseo to get there, but Olsen comes up with the puck on the near boards, gives it to Rustad across the ice to Kotzian, hits Olsen coming across the center ice. Him and Selar go, and a shot on goal from the faceoff circle, gloved and saved by the goaltender. 3:32 left on the clock for the first period. Olsen will take the draw again for the Elks in the offensive zone. Salo behind him. Selar against the wall. Maple Grove comes away with the puck and throws it all the way up the ice to mid-ice. Couldn't control it, but still went in on sides. Battling for the puck on the near boards is Rustad. Olsen joins him, and Rustad comes away with it, knocked away by Maple Grove. Rustad Back again with the puck from Olsen. And Rustad runs up to the blue line and throws it in deep. Goaltender stopped the puck from going, lost his stick. Maple Grove trying to regroup in mid-ice in the neutral zone. They come in 2-on-3. Knocked away by Rustad. It comes out into the neutral zone. Maple Grove to the near boards, and they circle inside in mid-ice. It gets around. Kotzian's going to be called for tripping. So at 2:34 left of the first period, Kotzian's going into the box for a 2-minute rest. So that'll give Maple Grove the man advantage for 2 minutes.
Who got the goal? Who's got the goal?
Maple Grove. Becker take the draw. Man advantage for Maple Grove. I don't know what they're waiting for. But it looks like he's got no intention of dropping the puck. Now he does. Becker controlled it off the zone, tried to throw it around the backboards, but Maple Grove got a stick on it. Out to the point, to across to the other point. Going down to the goal line in the near boards. Maple Grove comes away with it, tries to force its way in and over to the far point, to the point. A shot from the point, got through, and a blocker save by Stimick. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Thrown behind the net, didn't make it there, but Hansen tried to clear the puck and finally cleared, and out in the neutral zone. Becker chases and a D-to-D pass for Maple Grove as they're back in their defensive zone. Knocked away by Becker. Gave him a little scare, and Hill with the puck backhands it in just into the zone, the defensive zone, but Maple Grove gets it and comes back on sides. They trade, they cross pattern and bring it back behind the net. Maple Grove on the goal line of the far corner to the point, to the near point. And backdoor pass, they were waiting for that one. And Maple Grove works it on the far boards. Drop pass, almost offsides. 36 seconds left of the man advantage. Shot from the point, got through, pad save by Stimick, and the puck is thrown out of the zone. As the Elks, some of the Elks change, and Maple Grove comes in. 20 seconds left on the clock for the man advantage. Tries to knock the puck away as they went by him. Stimick trying to get down in there to cover the puck. Pushing and shoving. And with 12 seconds left of the man advantage, 46 seconds left on the clock for the period. Creech will take the draw. Hughes along the boards, Rustad and Jacobson. Puck is loose and gets covered by the point to the far boards, and a shot and a save and a rebound goal. So Maple Grove comes away with the power play goal with 2 seconds left of the man advantage. 35 seconds left on the clock for the period. Creech will take the draw after the Maple Grove goal. Controlled by Maple Grove after the draw. Rustad throws it across, intercepted by Maple Grove, and a one-timer went off his stick. Tried to clear it, and it finally cleared. Back to get it as Maple Grove in their defensive zone. 12 seconds left on the clock. Puck comes into the neutral zone, and Hughes takes a slap shot to throw it in the zone, but I think they called offsides. 6.7 seconds left of the first period. And a pass right up the middle. No call was made as the Elks, after one period, are down 2-0. Shots on net, 15 for Maple Grove and 4 for the Elks. Going to take a quick break and come back for the second period. Go right here. All right, coming back for the second period. We're switching directions. The Elks are down 2-0 after the first period. 15 minutes on the clock, and the face-off ensues. Maple Grove comes away with it. D-to-D pass in their defensive zone and throwing up into the mid-ice. Maple Grove brings in. Creech battles for it on the near boards, gets it and sends it behind the net. And the puck is thrown up the ice, where it's going to be called icing. 20 seconds ticked off the clock for 14:40 left in the second period. Controlled by Maple Grove off the face-off on the far boards. Kotzian forces a bad pass into the corner, and the puck thrown out in the neutral zone, where Sealard goes after it, gets the puck over to Creech. Creech going into the offensive zone, puts his guy into the boards. Maple Grove comes away with it and throws it up the ice. Kotzian grabs it and throws it back in, however, not very deep as Osseo stops the puck at mid-ice, mid-zone. Throwing up the zone, touched before it went in. Hansen back behind the goal, and he's being hooked, but not bad enough for a call. Olsen comes away with it, gets it up to Salo. Salo gets it and dumps it in. Becker goes into the zone for it, back behind the goal line, thrown into the corner. So, sorry about my bad trim look. Becker turns and fires, and a blocker saved by the goalie. Loose puck goes into the slot, but no one there for it as Maple Grove breaks out and comes into their offensive zone. Puck thrown up into the slot. Salo after it, controlled the puck but fell. Puck's thrown up into the slot, rejected by the Elks. A shot from the point goes into the glove and out of Stimmick. Comes to the near boards, and the puck thrown across to the other defenseman and thrown along the near far boards and back, cleared the puck into the neutral zone as the Maple Grove is called offside as he bobbled the puck a little bit and it was in the zone. 13:01 left of the second period. Creech will take the draw for the Elks. Maple Grove controlled the face-off and brings it up on the near boards. D makes his way in. A shot on net blocked by Stimick and forced to the back boards, and Hill comes away with it, throws the puck around Maple Grove and goes in after it. Maple Grove gets the puck and throws it to the near side, which was the weak side, and enters, and Shower takes his guy out on the far corner. Maple Grove along the far boards, pestered by Creech and Hill, pass out to the point on the near side. A shot, almost deflected, but not there, saved by Stimick and directed to the far boards. Puck thrown out by Hill into the neutral zone and into the... Creech comes away with it in the neutral zone. Turns and fires. Was going to fire, but no call on that trip as Creech was taken off his skates. Maple Grove in the offensive zone. A shot goes off Stimick's chest and up to the back boards, to the glass. Elks, Rustad over to Hughes, up to Becker. Becker lost the puck, was bounced off the puck. Jacobson went after it. Intercepted by Seelar, and he comes into the zone. Onsides and waited for Jacobson. And a shot, a save off the handle of the stick for the Maple Grove goaltender. Hughes pinching, and Maple Grove brings it around the near boards and the cross ice pass as they make their way up. A shot goes into the netting off of Hansen's stick. Looks like Olsen's taking the draw for the Elks. Elks control, put it behind the net. Hansen with the puck, throws it off the far boards and right into Olsen's stick, into the offensive zone. Olsen, strong turn and takes a shot from a sharp angle, and glove saved by the Maple Grove goaltender. 10:55 left on the clock for the second period. Elks down 2-0. Olsen took the draw, loose puck underneath the face-off circle. Osseo comes away with Maple Grove and throws it around the near boards into the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass, stolen by Hansen, who comes in, takes a shot on net. Paddle save and a scoop up for the Maple Grove goaltender, and the face-off will come in the near face-off circle. Olsen won the draw and back to the point. Maple Grove comes away with the puck and brings it into neutral ice. They're a 4-on-2. Knocked away by Rustad, but only temporarily. And they tried to center pass, but Rustad took that away too. Olsen with the puck. Tries to feed up to Salo, went through his legs. And Maple Grove throws it back into the defensive zone of the Elks. Shower back. Tries to go up the folks. Sorry about my bad camera work. Maple Grove on the far boards. Goes down to the goal line. Shower and Olsen battling for it. Olsen comes away with it. Cross ice pass meant for Rotz. Rotz going back to get it and popped it up off the boards to Salo. Salo comes. He's knocked into the boards. Osseo in their defensive zone. Long pass into the center of the ice. Shower not fooled by that toe drag at all and knocks it away, but Maple Grove maintains possession in the zone. Back into the near corner, Rustad battling it forward with Creech. Thrown into the center, and Jacobson is taken out, but not before he could throw it down. Icing's waved off. Hill on a forecheck. Maple Grove brings it down behind the net and reverses it. Intercepted by Creech in the offensive zone, and a shot. Oh, and a second shot by Jacobson. Almost went through the 5-hole, but rejected. Thrown into the near far boards by Maple Grove, and oh no! centering pass. It looks like it went off one of the Elks' stick and it directed up into the upper goal, giving Crimson a 3-0 lead at 8:54 left of the second period. Becker will take the draw for the Elks after the unfortunate Maple Grove goal. 2-on-1 off the face-off. Maple Grove behind the net. Becker knocks it to the far corner in the far boards. Becker centers the pass, got it up to Seelar, who got it up to Olsen. Olsen throws it in deep and makes chase to it. Olsen gets there first and behind the net, and Maple Grove takes it away and brings it up the ice. Croix pass to the far boards and bring it in. We got a 2-on-1 as the Maple Grove is streaking in, and a move as the guy on the near side made a pass around the defender and a centering pass, and a quick move puts it in the net for Maple Grove's fourth goal. Becker will take the draw for the Elks. Seelar lining up on the near side, Salo on the far side. Shower and Kotzian round out the defense. Off the face-off, Elks get control of it. Shower, but Maple Grove brings it in, a 1-on-1 and a shot, and a glove saved by Stimmick, throwing the puck down after the catch in frustration, I'm sure. There's 8:06 left on the clock for the second period. The Elks are down 4-0 as they just had everything go against them in the last 3 minutes. Shower controls out the faceoff, back behind the net to Kotzian and back to Shower. Throwing up middle ice, Kotzian throwing up to Seelar, and he tips the puck into the offensive zone. Maple Grove goes back and brings it behind the goal, reverses it, goes out the far side. Kotzian got a stick on it, but they're going to call offsides on Maple Grove. So the face-off will be just outside the Elks' offensive or defensive zone. Creech is lined up to take the face-off as Hill on the far side and Rotz on the near side. Maple Grove controls off the face-off and should be offsides, and yes, it is offsides. As he was about a foot offsides. I think the draw should go back into the other side of the neutral zone, but Creech will take the draw anyway. Maple Grove off the face-off again, goes on the far boards, throws it up to Hill, and we got a breakaway by the Creech, and a shot with a glove saved by Maple Grove. Creech slamming his stick in frustration as it was a good scoring attempt for the Elks. 7:24 left of the second period. The Elks are down 4-0. Elks need to get some momentum going here. Need to fire themselves up. Becker to take the draw. Olsen right behind him. Jacobson came away with the puck and turned and fired, but didn't get very far. And there's a breakaway coming back the other way, and a shot goes wide as Kotzian's battling for the puck behind the goal line on the far corner. Olsen comes away with it, passes it across ice to Becker. Becker has Jacobson with him. Becker goes around his guy, gets to behind the goal line, and is taken out. And Maple Grove gets custody of the puck. Comes around the far end of the goal, but throws it back. Throwing off the near boards into the neutral zone. Hansen gets the puck over to Rustad. And Maple Grove gets the puck and throws it in deep into the far corner where Rustad goes back behind the net. backhands it to the far boards where Hansen picks it up, flips it out into the neutral zone where Becker is, and a shot from the blue line and a glove saved by Maple Grove, who dropped the puck and then heard the whistle. With 6:22 left of the second period, the Elks will take a face-off in the far face-off circle. Croix will take the draw. Controlled by Maple Grove, backhand to the far boards. Throwing up middle ice, and icing will be the call on Maple Grove, which will bring the puck all the way back to the other zone. And we'll do it all again. Croix wins the face-off and puts it back to the point where Hansen takes a shot, went wide. Maple Grove into the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. That was offsides, but of course there was no call. Looked like he was about a foot offsides. They bring it into the slot, couldn't control it, and comes to the near boards, to the point, throwing it back down behind the goal. Hansen back behind it, loose puck going into the far corner. Hansen gets away with it and throws it up to Seelar. Seelar throws it across ice to Rustad. Rustad up to Salo, but knocked away. Seelar waiting for the zone to clear and throws it down deep. Elks may be caught on a bad change. Kotzian takes a swipe at it. A shot on goal rejected by Stimmick, and Elks come back the other way with Becker, the head of steam, coming into the offensive zone. Cuts over so Hill could get on the way, and a bouncing puck in front of the net. Hill couldn't quite get a stick on it, and the puck thrown way down and offsides. And they're going to, this time, the face-off's going to be, it looks like, is it going all the way down? All the way down into the defensive zone of the Maple Grove Crimson. 5:05 left of the second period. Elks are down 4-0. Olsen lining up to take the face-off. Maple Grove controls behind the net. Coming up to the near side. Lost the puck for a little bit, but thrown into the offensive zone of Maple Grove. Shower goes in after it. Tries to hit his guy, but stumbles. Kotzian fighting forward in the far corner. Thrown up in the middle, up for Rotz. Puck bounces out, and Olsen controls it. Throws it up, the centering pass to Hill. And the puck thrown to the far boards where Hughes gets over there and holds the zone. Throws it back behind the net. Maple Grove gets the puck and brings up the middle of the ice. As there's a 3-on-3 drop pass for Maple Grove. Goes to the face-off circle where Rotz gets it up to Olsen, and Salo was open at the blue line, but just crossed the blue line. And it offsides is the call. Face-off will be just outside the Elks defensive zone. Croix takes the face-off. Hughes gets it off and knocks it over to Hansen. Hansen up the boards to Jacobson and throwing into the Maple Grove zone. Back behind the goal line in the near corner behind the net to the far boards. Tries behind the leg, but taken away by Hughes, who was pinching. Maple Grove flings it up. Creech got a glove on it, but Maple Grove coming in a drop pass into the zone and another drop pass taken away. Maple Grove at the slot, knocked away by Salo for a moment, and a shot goes high, and a rebound off the glass comes right back into the crease where Maple Grove is waiting for it and buries it in the net. Funny hop off the glass, right back into the crease. And the Elks showing if they didn't have bad luck, they'd have no luck at all. That puts Maple Grove up 5-0 in the second period with 3:31 left. Becker takes the draw. Elks come away with it. Rustad gets it and throws it in the zone. On goal, Rebound popped out into the slot, but no elk there. Maple Grove throws it across ice. Bouncing puck. Drop for the defenseman on the near corner. Open in the slot to the far boards, and a shot and a body save by Stimick. Would bring a draw into the Elks' defensive zone. With 3 minutes and 6 seconds left of the second period, the Elks down 5-0 off of several bad luck goals. Rustad controlling the puck behind the net, taking off the puck, but able to get the puck to Becker on the far boards. Throws it into the zone, into the near corner. Maple Grove gets it and brings it behind their net. Up to the blue line on the far side, up to a streaking center that's coming in. And a shot blocked by Rustad. Puck on the near boards, and a screen shot goes off the number 14 and to the back boards. Shower throws the puck onto the near boards, and it comes out of the zone. Maple Grove brings it back in on sides, and tried to shoot it from the point, but Shower gets it and brings it back. Olsen's coming off the bench, had a run at it as he controls the puck on the near boards in the offensive zone. Battling for it with two Maple Grove, and a throw up the middle. Rotz couldn't handle it and thrown out. Maple Grove comes back as Hansen's on his guy. Gets around Hansen, and Kotzian knocks it up, and Olsen takes the puck out of the near zone and comes up through the mid-ice. Toe drag and a backhand shot goes just over the top of the goal to the far boards, and Maple Grove gets the puck and comes streaking across the ice. Come in, and a point shot from the point goes way wide, but the rebound comes around the far side of the point, and they skate around the zone. Kotzian grabs the puck in the middle of the ice and brings it up. Backhand to Salo, who throws it in the zone. Goes to the on goal, but Maple Grove stops it and gets it, throws it up the ice. Kotzian gets in the way of that at mid-ice. Maple Grove comes away with it and brings it into the zone. Kotzian stops the puck, turns and fires, and another block shot by Jacobson as Hill gets the puck, gets it to center and throws it in deep. 55 seconds left of the second period. Throwing up the near boards in the defensive zone. Hill stopped. Oh, and Jacobson was open for a one-timer. Didn't get the whole puck, and the puck is thrown down into the Elks defensive zone. Rustad back, his icing's waved off. Shower in the near corner in the defensive zone comes streaking up the ice. Gets around 1-2 Crimson and tries to backhand it up to Creech. A little short, and Maple Grove comes storming back 2-on-1. And a pass to the back door just couldn't be controlled. Creech on the near boards gets the puck out of the zone. 13 seconds left of the second period. Maple Grove throws it up to mid-ice and steers it into the zone. Tried to drop pass it to the far boards, and a shot is stopped by Creech. As the buzzer sounds for the second period, the Elks are down 5-0. We're going to Zamboni the ice, and we'll come back for the third period. The shots on goal are 24 for Maple Grove, 11 for the Elks. And we're going to turn the sound off and come back in about 10 minutes or so, and we'll have the third period and a most amazing comeback by the Elks. Right, as we're back. "15 minutes on the clock for the third period. Stimmick in net. As the Elks move into position, the puck is dropped. They're in a hurry, evidently. Maple Grove comes away with it and brings it into their offensive zone. Kotzian puts his guy into the corner and goes up to the far boards. Jacobson up to Seelar. Seelar gets it over to Hansen on the near boards. Took a whack at it. He goes a little bit up into the zone as they battle for it on the near boards. And a shot on Stimmick, and he jumps on top of it for a save and creates a face-off in the Elks defensive zone. 30 seconds ticked off the clock, 14:30 left in the third period. Elks are down 5-0 on at least a couple of unfortunate goals. One of those bouncing puck stories. Throwing down the near boards by Maple Grove and then up to their point, but Olsen comes away with it, drops it for Creech, who gets it over to Salo, and Maple Grove steals the puck and comes around the near side of the net up in the neutral zone, drops the puck for a streaking player, and a sharp angle shot knocks the net off as Stimmick went for it, and it'll be a face-off on the near face-off circle. Creech will take the draw for the Elks. Shower back behind the goal line, gets it up the near boards, but stolen by Osseo Maple Grove and knocked the puck away, but kept in by Osseo and passed to the backside with a wide open net, couldn't control it. Olsen gets the puck, gets it over to Salo, who makes his way into the offensive zone. Maple Grove behind the net, drops it for another player behind the net, brings it out. Creech gets the puck and throws it back in and deep, but goes to the far side of the goal, and Maple Grove comes back with it, throwing it up the near boards. Rustad throws it off the glass and out of the zone to a waiting Hill, who backhands it for Rotz. A little too far for Rotz. Rotz takes his guy out and battles for the puck in the face-off circle in the offensive zone. Maple Grove back to the far boards, coming out of their defensive zone. Bouncing puck for Maple Grove. Rotz comes away with it, sends it across to the near side. Maple Grove gets there first, throws it into the zone, having trouble controlling the puck. Thrown up by Hughes, and icing is the call. .12:37 left of the third period. Elks are down 5-0. Creech lining up to take the face off. Controlled by Maple Grove to their point. Throw it down to the low on the boards. Hansen taken off his feet as Maple Grove comes in to the far side behind the net, throwing the puck out. Seelar grabs it, takes it into the neutral zone and throws it up. Hope was looking for Jacobson, but couldn't get there. And the puck turned around and brought into their defensive zone by Maple Grove. In the near corner, Maple Grove puts it up to the slot and across the crease as Maple Grove comes skating around looking for a shot and tries to go around Creech, and a puck slap shot and a quick whistle Sorry, but that whistle was a little too quick. I know he was hit and he was down, but they didn't even give him a chance to come up. And he skates away fine, and we had to stop play. Maple Grove after the face-off on the near boards. Loose puck in the defensive zone. Kotzian goes back for it. Gets it out of the zone. Gets it up to Becker. Becker's kept in by, looks like Schauer behind the goal in the far corner. Puck comes out, gets by Schauer, and Salo battles for it. Kotzian back. And a swarming Maple Grove goes right around a few of our players and puts it in the net. And Maple Grove goes up 6-0. Creech will take the draw with 11:16 left in the third period. A cross ice pass to Rotz. Rotz gets it and throws it in, and offsides on the Elks. So after a 6-goal lead, it goes to running time, and that's where we're at. The time is ticking off the clock at 10:52 left right now. Puck thrown into the neutral zone, and Rotz comes away with it, but stolen by Maple Grove. Dropped in the middle, and a cross ice pass is not there. Puck thrown up towards the net. Creech gets it. Passes it up to Rotz. Rotz brings it into the offensive zone, but knocked away. Creech gets it back again, but stolen away again. And a far side pass. Bring it into the offensive zone. Rustad and Hansen. The shot goes wide and comes into the neutral zone where Creech gets the puck. Brings it, holds it in, takes a shot on goal. Saved by Maple Grove, and Maple Grove comes back into the neutral zone where the Elks dump it back deep in the zone. Just under 10 minutes left on the clock. Elks down 6-0. Puck into the neutral zone. Olsen gets it and goes to make a shot, and someone got a stick on it and went wide. Seelar tries to center the pass to Olsen. Whoops, sorry about my bad. And a good defensive play by Kotzian. Took a goal away, at least a face-off away, and Maple Grove comes back and regroups. Maple Grove into the offensive zone, brings it around. Kotzian tries to take his guy off the puck. Hughes gets the puck, backhands it up out of the zone, and icing is waved off. Elks go for a change as Seelar is in on a forecheck. Puck comes around the near boards. Hughes pinching, keeps it in, and Becker comes away with it. It passed down to Seelar to the point, and intercepted on that pass to by Maple Grove. Schauer defending and tries to throw it up the ice, but went off of Becker's skate and back in the zone. Seelar can't find the puck. Maple Grove comes away with it, and a shot saved by Stimmick and knocked away by Hughes. And a one-timer into the slot, a second one-timer, and saved by Stimmick ×2. And a cover-up will bring a face-off to the far face-off circle as time ticks off the clock. 8:15 left of the third period as it's still running. Creech will take the draw for the Elks. Elks control off the face-off, throw it off the far boards in the neutral zone, and Hill goes after it, however, knocked back down the zone. Maple Grove trying to get the puck back in the zone. as Shower battles for it. Comes away with Maple Grove, and a shot goes off of Creech's skate and into the far boards. Thrown behind the net as Maple Grove off the near boards into the point, back into the near boards, loses the puck, but goes to the near boards and they pick it back up again. And he's passed down. Defense was drawn up. Puck finally gets out of the zone as Hill gives on a forecheck. Throwing deep into the zone where Rustad's back in the far corner. Brings it behind the net and throws it around the near boards where Maple Grove's waiting for it and brings it back in. Creech takes his guy into the boards and battles for it along the boards. Maple Grove comes away with it. Brings it into the slot. Backdoor shot. Runs off the... Rick Stimmick made that save. And puck right behind the net. Knocked away into the far boards. Maple Grove throws it back behind the net to the near boards. And back to the point. And thrown back in. A shot on Stimmick. There's a save and a second rebound goes wide. Maple Grove drops it off on the near boards and Rustad gets it and throws it back to Shower. Maple Grove stops the puck, keeps the puck in, goes around. Creech gets it. Tried to throw it out by backhand, but Maple Grove gloved it. And finally thrown out of the zone by Shower, and it'll be icing on the Elks. As time keeps ticking away, 6 minutes left on the clock as it keeps ticking, and Elks are down 6-0. Becker takes the draw for the Elks. Loose puck, but Olsen picks it up, brings it to the far side of the boards, and goes into the zone. Keeps in control of it, and the puck goes behind the net. Maple Grove with it, and brings it up the middle of the ice towards the near boards. Goes streaking in, knocked away by Kotzian. The puck thrown in from the point back behind the net. Hansen to Jacobson, and thrown into the offensive zone, but taken right away. Olsen picks it up in the neutral zone and throws it back in. Takes an elbow in the face. Olsen lost the tire back there and went into the boards. That was Jacobson, and Maple Grove comes around the back of the net into the slot, and a backhand saved by Stimmick. Just under 4:30 left on the clock, 4:25, and Creech takes the draw. Maple Grove controls it, drop pass, and a pass to the far boards. Pass down behind the goal line. Creech fighting for it with Hughes. Goes into the far corner. Rotz comes up with it. Brings it back behind the net to the near boards. Rustad throws it up to Seelar. Seelar gets it up to Creech. Creech battling for it in the slot and takes a shot. Goes just wide. As the puck's thrown up the far boards and dribbles into the crease where Stimmick makes the cover. Uh, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Looks like Becker's going to take the draw. Kotzian on the far boards tries to push it out, and he finally gets it out in the neutral zone. Comes to the far near boards, and Maple Grove gets it and throws it back in, goes behind the net where Kotzian's waiting for it. Gets it to Hansen on the near side. Throws it up into the neutral zone, just out of Salo's reach, and icing's the call. We'll come back down to the Elks defensive zone. I guess we have to wait for them to drop the puck. They were in such a hurry to drop the puck for the third period. Our players weren't even set. Maple Grove in the neutral zone. Comes around. Kotzian gets a stick on it, goes behind the net. Centering pass steered back by... And there's the bad Elk luck again. The puck goes off a stick and a rainbow shot just over the top of Stimmick and into the net. Less than 2 minutes left of the game. And Maple Grove goes up 7-0. A shot on Stimmick and he glove saved. Minute and 20 seconds left of the game. Olsen takes the draw, controlled by Maple Grove and thrown down behind the net. Battling with Shower behind the net. Puck through the crease, comes to the near boards. Olsen comes away with the puck. Icing's waved off and it goes down into Maple Grove zone. Thrown to the far boards. Little action behind the scenes. Of course, they're not going to call it as Jacobson was being held. 23 seconds left. Puck comes out of the zone. Does Maple Grove be classy and not attempt to get another goal? Nope. Well, maybe they are now. 3 seconds left on the clock. And they are. Maple Grove comes away with a 7-0 victory. And again, if the Elks didn't have bad luck, they'd have no luck at all.
Yeah, Mike.
Hey, thanks. Well, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what the schedule is, but we'll be here videoing and live streaming. So have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow.